Today, I want to talk about something a little bit different. I want to talk about like memories and like symbols of memories, and um, why do you hold on? Do we hold on to things? Kind of like I think I've kind of touched on this before, but I'm going to kind of talk. I was going through a lot of stuff in my room, and I've realized some of the stuff I haven't touched in a long time, but because I've had them, oh, well, ever since I bought them, many of these things from like the early 90s. So, I mean, there's some things I've had long before it, and haven't played with them in 20, 30 years. But I still have them. That's kind of makes me wonder why. I want to show you two examples. Both of them are board games. I have no idea how much this is worth. It may be worth $2. I'm not really sure. But this is a card game that me, my brother, and my aunt played together. We played it a lot growing up, and that's Express Monopoly. And I still have all the cards. I have the board that goes with it, and it's complete. It has the rules and everything. But since my aunt passed away not long ago, this actually means a lot more to me. It's just one of those things that I really was kind of like, trying to think about how I want to organize my room. So it kind of brought this on, and I saw this. It made me think about it. It's like, why have I kept? I mean, I haven't played this in probably. Okay. I heard something. I think my heat pump turned on. But I haven't played this. I mean, the date on this is 93. So that's probably around when I actually got it, I do believe. And I probably haven't played it since we moved to go to college, and that was in 99. So that's been 18 years. But I've held on to it because of the sentimental value. And it makes me think, when have you held on to something so long that it's just taking up space? You know, it's kind of weird. Like, I'll never get rid of this. I may never play it again. And I know it. But because of the value it has to me, I'll never give it up. And I know exactly, I knew exactly where it was at. It's not something I've ever had to hunt for. I've always known where it was at. And here's another one. This one I left because it was on my shelf. I left it the way it. Wait, I'm just gonna take the top off of it because it's a fairly big board game, and that is Hero Quest. Hero Quest. No, I'm just talking behind the board. Not sure if you could hear it, but I'm actually going to show you something. This has been on my shelf for quite some time. So yeah, as you can see, that's been on my shelf a very long time. I need to dust, if you can't tell. But that shows you how long it's been since I played that. It's been a very, very long time. But I'll never get rid of it. And the reason why is... Are they in here? Yes, here they are. These are used character sheets that me and my brother played when me and my brother played the last time. And we were pretty young when we played this. And some of the things we didn't have a lot of people come over. Not sure why, but but as you can tell, the handwriting is very, very poor. If you can read that, I know that what that says is puppy. My brother let his stuffed animal play a character. And there's actually quite a few character sheets in here for puppy. And some of them my brother did. Some of them, and he wrote all of them down that way. And this is from 1990. So 1990, 2000, 2010, almost 30 years. And here's another one. Puppy. So yeah, and these are character sheets. We used them. They're basically garbage, but they're slips of paper. They never want to use them again. They're worthless to them. Almost everybody in the world except for me, and maybe my brother. He might like them, but I don't think he'd keep them. I think he'd be like, "Oh wow, that's cool," and then that'd be about it. But it's one of those things. I've kept these things this long, and it's just, why do we have these sentimental attachments to things? It's just an object, but the object is tied to the memory. Okay, well then you have the memory. Why do you need the object? Well, the object triggered the memory. Just takes you back to a time. It's like, takes you back to a time when, I'm not saying things are better. When I was younger, I liked my life, but they were simpler. You don't you didn't have responsibility. And I heard a lot of people say like, "Oh man, I miss this, or I wish of this." And I'll be honest, I would not want to go back in time and have to do all that stuff over again. I hated school. People were not kind to me. I was really shy, and I was kind of an easy target. I was somebody who thought everybody was their friend. I was pretty much, I didn't mistreat anybody. I don't think I did. The thing is I was popular because I played sports and did things like that. But as you can see, I had this in 1990. And that's when I was 11, 12 years old. And I liked sci-fi. I liked horror movies. I liked video games. And that wasn't something that was going to get you a girlfriend. Well, I got a lot of girlfriends, but once they found out the things I liked, stuff like that, most of them were kind of like, "Oh, yeah," and they break up with me. And then it'd be one of those things where they'd tell their friends, and then they'd be like, "Oh, you like that geeky stuff," blah, and they get made fun of and stuff. So, this thing is kind of, it caused me issues at school. It caught me people like, "Hey, do you want to play a board game?" "Yeah, sure." They think Monopoly, Clue, and you break out Hero Quest. It's like, okay, I'm going to be the dungeon master, and everybody else is going to be something else, and let's play it. And they're just like, But I will always hold on to this because it's something me and my brother played, and it's something that I wouldn't trade that for anything, those memories. It's like I have Nightmare. It's over here. Yeah, right down there. Me and my brother played that a lot. Mainly, I think we played it to kind of scare ourselves. There was things in the game that we just didn't do. Also, it was like thinking, oh, at this time, scream. We didn't do that. But we did. We tried to. I mean, toward the end of the game of Nightmare, it's pretty much giving you the keys that you need to get to the end. So, but it was. Yeah, sorry, I'm kind of got off track there, but when I think about it, really, I have a lot of items here that have sentimental value that I will probably never use again. During a Hero Quest, I'd love to play, but finding people that will want to play this game over something that's new, modern, and frankly better, it's kind of difficult. But overall, I'm happy I keep these things, and I won't get rid of them. But makes me wonder, even as a people, human race, we keep a lot of things like this. And why do we? If you have an idea, let me know, because I'm not really sure. Talk to you tomorrow.